Okay, let's get started on this yummy cabbage soup. To this, I've got me about a tablespoon of olive oil and a good heaping tablespoon of salted butter. And I'm going to pour in that a pound of ground turkey. And then to that, I'm going to add me about a cup of Conecuh smoked sausage. All right, we're going to get this cooked, and then I'll be back and show you the next little step to this. Okay, we got our meat browned up in our Conecuh sausage. This, I added me about another tablespoon of butter, and I'm gonna pour over this in my pan. I got me a onion chopped up. I cut me up about a half of a bell pepper, and I used 3 carrots. I chopped up. You cut them as big as you want to, and then I cut me up some celery. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna saute this in the butter, and we're gonna get it cooked. I'm gonna cook this for probably about 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, we've sauteed our little medley for about 5 minutes, and now we're ready to move on to the next little ingredients. All right, to this, I'm gonna add back my meat, my turkey, and my Conecuh sausage. All right, now to this, I'm gonna start off with about 6 cups of water. Then to that, I'm gonna add me a good teaspoon and a half of onion powder, teaspoon and a half of garlic powder. Then we're going to add us about a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of basil. And I'm going to add me about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. All right, then I'm going to add me about 1 good tablespoon of Slap Your Mama. We'll add us about a tablespoon of garlic. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes. Honey, these are for my sweet little friend Jennifer, that she cans some fresh tomatoes. But you don't have to use fresh tomatoes, just use 2 cans of diced tomatoes. All right, now we're going to add us about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Then to this, we're going to add us a good heaping tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon, and it's the beef flavor. We're going to add some more water to this, because after we add the rest of our little ingredients, it's going to need a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my water to this. So all together, we had about 8.5 cups of water that we've added to this. And I added, I told you, a good heaping tablespoon of our beef bouillon. I'm going to add me about another teaspoon of it. All right, now to this, I'm going to add my potatoes. Now, I did cut up about 6 potatoes, but my potatoes were not very big, so if you want to, you can cut up about 4 medium potatoes. All right, we'll get this all mixed up. Ooh, this looks so yummy. All right, and here's our last little ingredient. I cut me a whole head of cabbage, and we're just gonna put that right on over in there. And if it don't look like it all fit, get what you can in there and let it cook down a little bit, and then put the rest in there. All righty, we got it all in there. Now what we're gonna do, we'll mix this all up, and we're gonna cook this down until your potatoes and your carrots get tender, and then it'll be ready to eat. So let's go cook the rest away. Y'all, the soup is cooked down, and honey, Nanny Shell's gotta taste it. Oh, that is so yummy, a good hearty little soup. Honey, you need to go make you some. It only takes about 35 or 40 minutes to cook down. Go make some and share it with your little friends and family, and make some beautiful memories. And always remember to smile, because God sure does love you. And honey, He's got this no matter what.